Hey folks, it's Tom with Sherwood Tree Service. Today we're at the Julian B. Lane Park over in Tampa. It's a brand new park, beautiful place. Julian B. Lane was a former mayor of Tampa, so worth checking out. So you've got some trees to trim and you want to find a good tree service. And I would like to give you my thoughts from my 17 years in the tree care industry of what might be a good way to do that. One of the first things I would look for, in my experience, is somebody who cares about what they're doing. And that means about whether or not you're going to be happy after the job's done. If something happens to get damaged, which is rare, but if it does, finding someone who cares about what they're doing, cares about their clients, is going to make things like that a non-issue. It's going to mean that you get taken care of, the job gets completed as you thought it would, and you pay for what you thought you were getting, which is something we always try and do. So a good place to start would be the Google reviews. So check out a company's reviews. I don't think you need to have all perfect reviews, in my opinion. I think nobody's perfect. So you might find a company that's got a couple of negative reviews. You can see how they responded to those situations. But on the whole, I would look for a company that's got mostly good reviews. It's going to show you that they really care about what they're doing. The other thing I get asked a lot, and it drives me crazy, is are you licensed and insured? Because from my insider perspective in the industry, that doesn't mean anything. To be licensed, to have a tree service, you have to get your tax ID from the state and you take that to your local municipality and you register your business. There's your business license. It doesn't mean you know what you're doing in tree care. It doesn't mean you care about what you're doing. It just means you've got a business license. Insured, unless you are asking about the details, also doesn't really mean anything. Somebody could carry a policy for guys not going over 20 feet in a tree, and you've got a 60-foot tall pine tree to take down, which means the insurance is not correct for the job you're looking for. What I always tell people, if you're looking for a good tree service, is look for a company with work comp, and that is the insurance that protects employees on a job site. If somebody should get hurt, that can create horrible situations. If God forbid somebody gets hurt on a job, that can come back at the homeowner and be a nasty situation. So I would look for work comp, and I would look for a certified arborist. A step further than that, I would, if it were me, knowing what I know about the industry, I would look for a certified arborist being on the job site, especially on pruning jobs. That means that somebody's going to be around who's got a good amount of experience in the industry, and it means they will have studied for and passed a relatively extensive test on tree care practices. And that's imperative, especially on pruning, making sure that those cuts are perfect. Because if you're spending a bunch of money on tree work and those cuts aren't perfect and they go inside what's called the collar, or they God forbid, they tear the trunk, that tree's damaged forever. And you just paid a bunch of money that's actually detracted from the long-term value of your trees. So I'm Tom Cruxon, Sherwood Tree Service in beautiful Tampa Bay, and that's what I would look for in hiring a good tree service.